Yes, it's me again. I got this message on my text now. So this number that called me is 346-271-6724. So I'm about to call them and harass the shit out of them. But if you want, go ahead and blast that number. I don't care. CP78297. Okay, let me call them. CP78297.
For the administration, how can I help you today?
Yes, sir. I'm calling back. I got a message about my Social Security.
When did you receive the call from us?
I received this maybe like half hour, 45 minutes ago.
Did you receive the case number with it?
CP shit. Something like CP7457. I don't remember offhand.
No problem. Help me with your first and last name and your zip code. I can still pull up your case details.
Be Anthony Thomas. Zip code 53206.
Anthony Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Just give me a minute. Let me check this. The zip code 53206, correct?
Correct. Hello?
Yes, just give me a minute.
Huh.
Yeah, please make a note of your case number. I'll help you with your case number.
Okay.
It's C as in Charlie,
C
P as in Paul,
CP
78297.
78297. CP
That's your case number.
78297.
Yes. Now, before I proceed ahead and provide you any further information about this case,
Uh-huh.
I need to be sure I'm speaking to the right person. For that, please verify the last four digits of your social.
That would be 1069.
Now, the information which I'm going to give you, first of all, do not panic because we know what's going on and we have been working on this case from past 10 days. So just listen to the conversation and you'll come to know what this is about.
Okay.
Okay?
No problem.
Now, the reason you received the call from our department is because we have received a notice from law and enforcement agency to suspend your social security number on
Huh?
immediate basis as we have received suspicious trail of information on your name. So first of all, are you aware about this case?
No, this is all new to me.
Haven't you received a call from a local county sheriff department?
No, nobody has called me.
Okay. I'll go ahead and read out the legal document from which you can come to know everything about the case.
All right.
Now, before I move further, I would tell you that this line is being recorded and monitored by the Federal Trade Commission. Financial Crime and Enforcement Network, and Drug Enforcement Agency. So I would appreciate if you do not interrupt me while I'm giving this information to you, but you will be given a fair chance to speak, okay?
No problem. Go ahead.
Yes. Now, my name is Alex Anderson with the batch ID number 311986. Now, the investigation started under your name and your social security number when they recovered an abandoned car in the south border of Texas. And the make and model of this car was Toyota Corolla with a license plate number TX2440. Now, this car was on the streets when the locals reported that this car was suspicious, after which the local sheriff investigated on the car and they found some drug residue inside the car. And further investigating about this, they found that this car was hired using your name, your social security number, and there were two addresses linked with it. I'll give you both the addresses. The first address is 4161 Valley Lane, Austin, Texas 78758, and the second address is 3678 Washburn Tunnel, Houston, Texas 77428. So, do you know any of these addresses from Austin or Houston?
No, I don't. Nope.
Now, the second address which I'm talking about was raided by state ranger divisions and U.S. Marshals, but unfortunately, there was no one at the residency. But we have recovered papers related to banking institutions like Bank of America, Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, and USAA Bank. Let me tell you, all these bank accounts are under your name and your social security number. So are you aware about this?
No, I'm not.
See, the question arises when we investigated further on these banking statements with the respective financial institutes. We have found more than $230,000 wired locally and internationally.
Ah,
Now,
what?
this all seems, yes, now this all seems completely suspicious because these transactions were made to narcotic trafficking countries like Mexico and Colombia. And we have found two recipients in these two countries. The
Okay.
first one, she's from Mexico. Her name is Julia Ramirez. The other one from Colombia, his name is Merilo Gonzalez. So
Hold up.
have you heard of these names ever?
What was
Julia
that? What was that?
Ramirez and
What was that first name?
Julia Ramirez.
And that's a woman?
Yes.
Cause I
The
read.
other one is
Nah,
Merilo Gonzalez.
I remember that bitch. Excuse my language. Nah, cause I used to date a woman, and she was from Mexico too, and that was her name. I don't know if it's
Julia
her.
Ramirez?
I don't know if it's her, but I remember that bitch.
Oh. See, we completely understand your point that the information we have received may not belong to you, but
Right.
someone may have access to your information, which is the biggest concern for us. And we
So,
think you
hold
might
on,
be a victim
wait,
of
hold on.
identity theft.
So could it be that bitch?
As of now, we cannot tell you anything about this, but these are the people who have received money in Mexico and Colombia.
Nah, I remember her. I mean, she was bad. Don't get me wrong, but I remember her.
Yeah, but do you understand this is the case of identity theft?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could it be her? Cause she was little. She was pretty, but she was a little conniving bitch too. I'm just, yeah. I want to get to the bottom of this. But go ahead.
But now the state court has decided to suspend your social security number on immediate basis as we have got two serious allegations of money laundering and drug trafficking, which they are doing using your details. And based on these allegations, the Social Security Administration has got orders from state court to suspend your Social Security number on immediate basis.
Mm-hmm.
Now that means whatever source which are linked with your Social Security number will be seized, confiscated, or may be freezed by the law enforcement agency. But before that, let me ask you some valid questions. First of all, have you been receiving any call from IRS or loan lending companies to offer you credit card or something?
Nah. And if
Now, do
they
you
if they do
recall?
if they do call me for offers like that, I always reject. Cause
Okay. Now, do you recall someone getting revenge from you using your personal information?
what was that?
Do you recall someone getting revenge from you using your personal information?
See, the thing is, that bitch, that 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 lady, Ramirez lady, her. I'm thinking, could it be her?
Okay.
Cause like I said, she's a bitch. But
Now, the reason being, at this point of time, we have access to some suspicious information
uh-huh.
that is linked to your existing social security number.
Mm-hmm.
And based on that information, our main protocol is to put an end to this suspicious trail of information and to get to the bottom of the leak of your identity. Because what happened to you should not happen to anyone else.
Yeah, her.
So, keeping that in mind, we first have to differentiate what information is true
Okay.
and what information is
Okay,
fake.
excuse me. Can we get her?
Now,
Cause can we get her? Cause now I'm,
yes,
can we get her? Cause it's that bitch. Excuse my
yeah,
language,
we'll
but
absolutely,
yeah,
definitely,
it's that
we'll
bitch.
absolutely
It's
get
that
that.
fucking, that bitch is her. It's her. I
Okay,
know it.
okay, but now I just have few questions for you. I want you to be completely honest so that we
Okay,
can help you in a better way.
sure.
So first of all, how many addresses are linked with your social within the last 6 months?
Just one. Just one.
Now, do you have any property in state of Texas?
Nah, I never been down there.
Now, how many cars and trucks do you have in your possession?
Just one.
Do you have any Toyota Corolla?
No, I got a Toyota Tundra truck.
Okay. Now, how many bank accounts do you have, including checking and savings?
Just one. But it's that bitch. I know it's her. That that bitch. I know it's her. But I only
No
have
problem.
one.
We'll make sure. Now, which bank do you bank with?
Titty Bank.
Now, as this is the case of money laundering, you need to be sure what is the approximate balance you hold in your account, then that is accountable.
Uh, checking about 4,000. Savings like
Okay.
2,000.
Okay.
Uh, uh. But it's that bitch.
Now,
I know it's her. I know it's her. Is there any way we could get her?
so there is a policy, there is an investigation which is going on as of now. So we'll
But
run that by you.
can
If
we
we
get
know that,
her? Can we get her?
absolutely we will. Now,
Cause I want to throw that bitch in jail. Get her. Throw him federal
absolutely
prison,
we'll do that.
whatever. Can you do that?
Yeah. First of all, yes, we will. Now, do you have any credit card with you?
Yes.
Okay. How many do you have?
Just one.
Okay. Now, do you have any 401k account or IRA account associated with your social?
Nah, I cashed all that out.
Okay. Now, do you have a driving license with you?
Of course.
reason I've asked you these questions in order to fill your asset verification form. All right.
Yeah.
Now, please hold down the line until I forward your asset verification
But
form
get
to
her.
the US
Get
Department
her. I
for
want
the
y'all to get
approval.
her.
Yes.
Get
Yeah. If
that.
you let me
Get
speak,
that bitch. Get her.
could you please let me speak?
Yes, go ahead. But get her.
Yeah. We know our job.
But get her. But go ahead.
Now I'll transfer the line to the senior officer who will take forward from here. He's the officer in charge of this case. So please
Okay.
be polite to him.
Okay. Can you get her too?
Excuse me?
Can you get her? Can you get her?
You can, so you can do one thing. You can visit your local social security office with an attorney and they will let you know what needs to be done, okay?
Well, let me speak to the officer.
No, I don't think so. You are in a position to speak to him
Why?
because you are not being polite. You are using very foul language.
Well, hold on. Wouldn't you be upset if this was happening to you?
I know that, but you need to be polite when you're speaking to an officer.
Well, I'll be polite, but damn. Shit, just connect me with dog, man. Just connect me to dude, alright? I'll be alright.
Stay online.
I'll
I'll
be
get you
alright.
connected to the
I'll
other.
be alright. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Stay online for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Hurry up. You have to use nice. You can't use foul language. You're not in. Fuck out of here with that shit. When let me pause this. When it gets back, I'll unpause. But let me pause right quick.